We're going to go ahead and begin class. So whether you're tuning in online or you're here in person, go ahead and find a comfortable position on your mat. Maybe you're crisscross applesauce. Maybe you come to a seat on your shins. Whatever feels good, right, and true for you today. Go ahead and take your eyes to close and your hands to rest on your thighs, palms facing up towards the sky in a position of receiving. As always, we begin our practice by assuming a position of presence. So as we pull our attention to the present moment, to what's happening in the here and now in this room, with our bodies, with our voices, with our beating hearts, our breathing lungs. Take a deep, slow inhale in through your nose and send it down into your low belly. Holding at the top for a couple of seconds before releasing the breath out through the nose. Maintaining a little constriction through the back of your throat in such a way that you feel the breath exit the body. We feel the breath fill, engaging the diaphragm so that the belly fills like a bowl with air extending out towards the front of the room. We hold to experience the expansiveness, and we exhale with that constriction to feel the intentionality behind the exhale. Today we're going to focus our practice on creating space for that creative spark that we all seek. The mind's job is to solve problems in order to help us survive. Survival being priority number one, and thriving coming secondary. And when we are in problem-solving mode, it is often that we remain stuck in the past, trying to figure out what it is that happened, what we did, what someone else did, to land us in this moment and how we can do better, be better, choose better, etc. in the present moment. Survival. Or the mind lands us in the future, in a space where we are trying to problem solve forward in order to survive and thrive in that place. But it's here and now, in these moments between you and yourself, where you're not focused on survival, where you say, my aliveness is here, I'm okay, I am safe in this moment, and that's what matters. That creative force, that idea, that notion, that epiphany can strike. If you've ever had a moment where you've been on a walk, or showering, thinking of nothing and something just hits you, that is the space. And there's no room for it to come to us when we're busy worrying about the past or anticipating the future. As you breathe today, I want you to invite in creative inspiration on your inhale, and as you exhale, you release everything in the periphery, out of the body, out of the mind, to step into what I'd like to call the creative void. Take in a deep inhale, and as you exhale, force everything out to the side that is not here and now, in favor of stepping into the void. As you inhale, next, I want you to lift your hands out to the sides and then up over your head. And exhale, pull your palms down to the center of your chest, creating that space. Inhale, lift the hands up overhead. And exhale, take the right hand to the left knee as you look over that back shoulder. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale over to the other side. We're going to flow through this a couple times. One breath, full expression of breath. Every single movement. Inhale, center. Exhale, flow. Remembering to step into that void in every exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll the wrists down to your sides. We're going to roll up over the knees, coming into an all-fours position. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Taking whatever expression that feels right and good and true for your body today. So today I'm experiencing quite a bit of soreness in my low back. I'm going to give that some love and attention by moving in ways that feel good for that area of my body, and I suggest you do the same. So whether that's located in the neck, in the shoulders, in the belly, elsewhere. Breathe into that space in the body and move in a way that feels good. Creative expression in this space where I'm not telling you what to do. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and find stillness. Once again, aligning the wrists beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips, drawing your belly button into your spine. And we're going to press into the right hand here, lifting the left fingertips up towards the sky, stack the shoulders. And then as you exhale, go ahead and weave that hand, palm facing up towards the sky. And take your right hand and extend it straight in front of you, if that's available to you. We keep that left shoulder connected to the earth. We breathe into it. Using your breath always to step back into that void. Maybe you notice what colors are forming behind your eyelids. Maybe you step into a black starry night. Paint the picture of your void. Inhale the right hand back beneath the shoulder or beneath the head, and then go ahead and lift those left fingertips up, restack. And exhale, go ahead and take them down. Left hand moves right underneath of the face, and we lift the right fingertips up, stack the shoulders, twist through the spine. Exhale, weave that hand, and bring the shoulder down, taking the left hand out in front of us if that's available to you. Create length through the left fingertips. Create length through the right fingertips, like you're pulling in opposite directions. And then allow gravity to take you further down into the pose. Stepping into the creative void. Once again, every time the mind tries to pull you backwards or forwards away from this moment, use your breath and use the sensation happening in your body to reconnect to the here and now. Go ahead and drag that left hand back beneath the face and press up, reaching the right fingertips, stack the shoulders, feel the difference, and exhale. Hands come back down. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and then we're going to walk the hands one palm's length distance out in front of us. Flip the toes. Deep breath in. And then exhale, press your tailbone towards the sky, your heart towards your upper thighs. Your feet should be hip width apart. Micro bend in the knee for your first downward facing dog of class. Feel the goodness of this pose. The straight line of energy running from the top of your head to the base of your tailbone. You can pedal up the feet here if you'd like to warm up the lower half a little bit more. Maybe you take a couple twists through the hips. Whatever feels right for you. And then as you settle into the pose, once again, you check your alignment, and then you deepen things by allowing the heels to descend towards the mat. So it's not about straightening the legs. It's about keeping that micro bend in the knee, pressing your tailbone another centimeter or two towards the sky as you allow the heels to move down towards the mat as if pulled down by gravity. Deep inhale in through the nose. And as you exhale, walk your hands back towards your toes. Heel toe your feet to shoulder width and allow the heart to rest on your thighs. Head, neck, and shoulders relax. Grab opposite elbows here. Ragdoll pose. You can shake your head yes. Find a little bit of a deeper relaxation. You can shake your head no. Maybe you swing the arms back and forth. And then relax fully. Release the fingertips down. Heel toe the feet in until they come together. And then go ahead and take your hands back behind your ankles if that's available to you. Lifting your heart out in front of you. And then exhale, bend through the elbows. Release the fingertips down. Inhale, lift them halfway. Heart reaches out in front of you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, leading with the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up over the body. Exhale, swan dive down. Walk the hands to the front of your mat, find plank pose. And then exhale, split the feet hip width, find downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple the body forward into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple the body forward into plank, one vertebrae at a time, pressing the heart forward, energy through the back of the heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, find plank. And as you exhale, go ahead and take those left hands to the outside of your right foot, if that's available to you. Looking out underneath that armpit. And then inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, reach now the right hand to the left foot. Look over that armpit. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Inhale, right toe lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, go ahead and let that heel drop to the opposite glute. A couple ankle circles, clockwise, and then counterclockwise. And then as you exhale, go ahead and pull that knee between the hands in plank, and then lift up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the knee to the same side elbow, and then up towards the sky. Exhale, pull it through between the hands, find low lunge, and release your shin for low lunge crescent. We inhale, and we come to lift the heart up, squeeze your glutes, align that knee over the second toe, and then press your hips forward, well squeezing the glutes to find that stretch through your hip flexor. Slowly, we take the hands down and we walk our weight up so those toes face up towards the sky. Finding the stretch through the back of that leg. The heart lifts out to the big toe. And then as we exhale, we slowly begin to close the space between our hips and our upper thighs. Slowly begin to walk your foot flat. And we're going to go ahead and heel toe to the wide edge so that the hands come to the inside of the foot. We're going to go ahead and take same side hand and come onto the knife edge to find that stretch through the inner thighs. Lizard pose. Finding your breath. Exhale, go ahead and set that foot down, heel toe back to center, hands frame the foot, left toes flip down, lift up, exhale, find downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toe reaches up towards the sky. And then release the left heel to the opposite side glute. Ankle rotations clockwise. And then counterclockwise, maintaining that micro bend in the knee and strength through the front of the body. And then as you exhale, pull that knee in towards the chest in plank. And then lift up towards the sky, single leg dog. Exhale, pull that knee to the left elbow. And then lift up towards the sky. Exhale, pull that foot all the way through between the hands. Release the right shin. Squeeze the glutes to lift up. Aligning that knee over the second toe and then squeezing the glutes and tilting the pelvis to find that deep stretch to the front of the hip. Energy shoots through each fingertip. Use your breath to steady your heart. Slowly we take the hands down and we walk our weight back. Left toe reaches up towards the sky. Heart reaches towards that big toe. As we exhale, we start to close that space between the hips and the upper thigh. Exhale, begin to walk the hands forward. Hands come to the inside of the foot as the left foot works its way out to the outside edge. Coming onto the knife edge, you can take that left hand to the top of that knee. A little bit of gentle pressure. Finding that stretch through the inner thigh. Lizard pose. Exhale, go ahead and close that foot back to the earth. Bring it back to the center. Hands frame the foot. Right foot reaches up, lifts. Exhale, move back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple to plank, nice and strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time through, inhale, ripple to plank. Press your shoulders down, heart aligns forward. Strength in the hard part of the creative void. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Allow your shins to descend towards the earth. We're going to flip it over onto our backs. Keeping your knees facing up towards the sky as you descend one vertebrae at a time. Down. Take your hands and ground them palms down into the earth, making sure that your shoulders are flat into the mat, away from your ears. Go ahead and extend out your left leg long. And with your right leg, you're going to just go ahead and open, allow that knee to fall as far as it can with gravity. And then go ahead and pull it back to center. Exhale, allow it to fall. And inhale back to center. When you come back to center, make sure that you fully reset so the foot comes back flat. Move through this several times to the beat of your own breath. Creating a little bit of mobility in our hips here. Last time through, go ahead and bring that knee back to center, pulling the left leg in so both feet flat against the floor. And now you're going to go ahead and take that right ankle and stack it right underneath the left knee. The right knee is going to move in towards your face as far as you can, and then it's going to move all the way back out. We're going to keep moving through this, so pulling in as far as we can, pausing for a beat, and then all the way back out. Practicing some internal, external rotation. Your range of motion will increase every time, just a little bit, micro doses. Last time through on this side. And then go ahead and uncross and extend that leg long. We're going to repeat on the other side, so the left knee will fall open onto the knife edge. And then we're going to pull it back to center. Reset and go again. Let gravity work in tandem with the breath here. If you feel any shaking as you move that leg up, know that it's normal. Our hips store so many of our unprocessed emotions. And again, this is where that creativity can really flow, presence with the emotional self. emotions are so innately tied to our creativity. Last expression here. You're going to go ahead and drag the right foot in to meet the left, stacking the left ankle right underneath the right knee. Again, pulling that knee close into your face while keeping that ankle connected and then pressing it as far away as it can go. Move through gently. You can make this expression as large or as soft as you want it to be. Think of it like greasing a door hinge. Try to relax as much as you can. Just a couple more expressions of this movement before we wrap up class. Finish your last expression and then allow both legs to extend long to the wide corners of your mat. Take your hands and flip them, palms facing up towards the sky. And once again, I invite you to enter that creative void. To send your inhales all the way down into your heels, out your toes. And as you exhale, forcefully push anything that is not present to the outer limits, to create a world moving from the center of you. Again, I ask you, what colors are here? Are you standing beneath a starry night? Are you in a Van Gogh painting? Submerged in a rainbow or maybe a sea of ecstatic color? What blank canvas exists inside of you? And what ideas, concepts, words, visions, answers simply exist within that void, waiting to be picked up off the floor, plucked from the sky, or grown bigger by the simple act of focus? Spend some time here before we leave this room and go back into problem-solving mode, carrying with us, hopefully, something beautiful. one last deep inhale in through your nose. And send that breath down into the deepest places of your belly, of your body. Exhale. And as you do, allow a flood of light to enter into each corner of the body as you exit the creative void. You can give a little stretch in each direction. Maybe you tap the body awake. Give a little wiggle to your extremities. It doesn't matter. But as you feel ready and led and at your own pace, you can make your way up off the mat and begin to pack up your stations. Thank you for joining me for class today. Your presence is appreciated on this dreary day. I hope that you take some of that creative energy, even if it was just something very, very small nugget, back into your day and into your week. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.